In this video, you're going to learn how to moderate a quiz. In order to moderate a quiz, select either modules or quizzes from the navigation menu. Find the quiz you wish to moderate. And from here, you will have the option towards the right-hand side of the screen to moderate this quiz. Let's take a look. I have two students in this course. The first student attempted this quiz one time and finished in 1 minute's time. The second student has attempted this quiz 2 times. They have 0 attempts left, and here is their score. If I wish to give this particular student another attempt, I need to come over here and edit using the little pencil icon, and I can manually give this student an extra attempt. So I will give this student another attempt at this quiz. So now you can see the student has 1 attempt left. All right, if I want to take a look and see how the student did on this quiz, I can click on the student's name and see the actual questions and their answers for each of the questions on the quiz. If there were any questions that required my attention, I could click from here and view those using the speed grader option. There's also an option to view the log. And what this does is it shows when students started the quiz and when they finished the quiz. So this student attempted this quiz 2 times. Right now we're viewing the actions for the second attempt. If I wanted to view the actions for the first attempt, then I click on the number 1 there. Because we have more information for our second attempt, we're going to go ahead and look at that. All right, so we can see that the student started this quiz, and as the timer is counting down, you can see that the student answered question number 1 2 different times. So one answer was selected, and then looks like the student changed the answer, and that's why we have 2 different number 1s here. If I want to click on that, you can see that the first answer that was selected was blue, and then the second answer that was selected was red. So that's why we have that log for the student. All right, so going down to the 15-second mark, it says stop viewing the Canvas quiz taking page. What that means is the student navigated to another tab. So they might have opened another tab, maybe to possibly Google the answer. So be careful when you're looking at this information and look for this type of information if you're suspecting that students are not honestly taking a quiz. All right, so that was the 15-second mark. Then the student resumed the quiz, went on to take or answer question 3, and then again stopped viewing the Canvas quiz page. Then resumed it, and then went on to answer all questions. So when it says viewed and possibly read a question, that is displayed when a student is active on the quiz page but has not answered the question. When it says answered a question, like we have right here for several of these, that is displayed when a student has answered the question. If questions are shown being answered multiple times, the student either changed their answer, like we saw here, or the answer was generated by the quiz in the autosave feature. When you see resumed, that means a student has returned to the quiz page. So we can see that right here at the 23-second mark, the 15-second mark, and the 54-second mark. So again, be careful when you are looking at these quizzes. Don't assume that the student has, checked for the answer. You might want to talk to them if you see this stop viewing the Canvas quiz taking page. Again, that just means that they've navigated to another page. You can also view the table, and basically what that tells you is a little bit of the same information. Again, the student changed their answer here on the first question. Looks like they selected a few different options here. So there is this view, or you can view the stream. So that is a little bit of information on moderating a quiz. So if you ever want to know if the students were staying just on that tab, this is a good log. The view log on the moderate the quiz page will give you some of that information.